I know YouTube, YouTube family. I was gonna post an ad on Craigslist, and I just said, you know what? I'm gonna make a video about it as well. So exactly what I was about to write on Craigslist is exactly what I am about to read to you on YouTube right now, okay? Because there may be somebody that's going to YouTube looking for people that are maybe business loan broker, business funding executives, loan experts, whatever. You know, they're just trying to get working capital for their business. So I said, hey, you know, why not just tie in this whole Craigslist ad into this YouTube video? So on the Craigslist ad, I could possibly maybe market the YouTube video as well as telling them what I can provide for them. So it's kind of like reverse marketing, on Craigslist, you see me on YouTube, on YouTube, people on Craigslist. So, hey, you can, reach me from two different places. Now, what I put is this. Stop contacting these banks and call me to get your money this week, okay? Now, this is what I am going to post on Craigslist, okay? So let's get down to the point. You need money now. You've gotten turned down before from banks and other loan agencies. The credit score is probably below 600 or less, and you feel as if you don't qualify. Searching through Craigslist, calling loan brokers, and they're all saying the same bull crap, leading you up to not being approved, or have you waiting for like 6 or more months. I don't know about you, but I've been pissed off that I've been a member of a bank for years, and they still couldn't approve me. Like, that really gets me pissed off for real. Like, I'd be upset too if I needed the funding in weeks, not months, and everyone I call is making me wait or telling me that my credit score is the reason why I couldn't be approved. Not just small to medium mom and pop stores, but large companies have failed to get the exact amount or more cash that they need to keep their businesses running efficiently. Did you know that banks have an 85% turn down rate? Yeah, shocked me too. So why would you keep turning to them for help when you know that you're not going to get it? A lot of these companies are family owned and their business is not funded. Alright? Again, let me say that again. A lot of these companies are family owned, and if their business is not funded soon, then they will have no business. So on behalf of all the mom and pop convenience stores, medium to large companies that needs funding, I'm screaming enough is enough. Why is it so hard to get the money you need now? When I feel, I feel your pain. And I've spoken with hundreds of business owners from sun up to sundown in all 50 states, and how all I need is just 3 pieces of information, or sometimes just 2 pieces of information, and you'll be funded in a matter of days to 1 week. Doesn't matter if you have gotten turned down before, your credit score may be 475. It really does not matter at all. I have funded multiple different companies this week, and I will continue to do as long as I live because I actually care. You see, it's so much more than money. Most business owners, entrepreneurs, give their businesses to a family member to take over after they're gone. The blood, sweat, and tears, training, and constant hours you're putting in means something to you, right? And you are not trying to give that up. I don't want to give that up. Not at all. So this is what I want you to do. I want you to contact me via email or call me directly. Keep it brief of who you are and what company you own. I will tell you what I need from you, and you will give me your direct email. I'll send you just a 1-page application that you will print out and fill out by hand and send straight back to me. Simple, quick, easy, but very effective. So what I did just now was I just read you an ad that I'm going to post on Craigslist, okay? And I've already used it before, and it converted 4 companies to emailing me from Craigslist saying that they need working capital, or what's the interest rate, and they have questions and this, that, and the third. Oh, my credit score is this, and they have questions. So that's the start of me building a relationship with these companies just through this Craigslist ad. They see it, but they want to hear it from me. Okay, so then they'll call me, and then they'll ask me some questions. Okay, so I'm not doing this to really get anybody into business funding. This is not what this is about, okay? Not at all. No. What I'm doing is, the reason why I got into business funding is because I saw the need for companies that needed funding. I've joined opportunities one time, and I've tried to contact companies, and the products and services that we was offering at the time was very, very high. And unfortunately, they did not have the money at the time when they're dealing with trying to find different marketing tools and equipment and all different type of stuff that the business needs. They didn't have the funds to, get, our product or service. Okay. So, and other reasons why I found out, just doing some simple research. Okay. And there's a lot of experts online that you can go on and you can see how so many businesses are failing just because they don't have enough money to keep the business going. Okay. And the sad part is that a lot of these loan agencies are turning them down because they don't have a 680 credit score. But let me tell you, there's a lot of people that don't have a 680 credit score. Okay. You got business accounts credit scores, and you got personal account credit scores, and their personal account credit score may be like 600, and their business account might be, the credit score might be something else. Okay. So these companies are failing because they don't have, they go into financial problems. Okay. It could be anything, no matter what it is, they just don't have the cash, period. So I got with Business Funding because I want to help companies grow. I always want to help companies build a clientele, build the growth of their business, save them time and money so they don't have to sit around and do all this extra paperwork that banks have them do. Again, I made another video about business funding, but I was on a call with a gentleman about now a month and a half ago, and he actually was trying to get approved at his bank that he was with, and he had to fill out 46 pages. He said it took him 2 weeks to fill out 46 pages because he was very busy. And I'm telling him, Jesus, like in 2 weeks, you would have been had your money by now, and you'd have been alright. Even $350,000, they only was gonna approve him for like $100-something thousand or less. But he said that's the ball that they was running, $100-something thousand. And he said that's way below what I need. So he was really upset about that. So I'm glad I called him. I'm glad he contacted me because he contacted me on Craigslist as well. So I'm glad he contacted me. He got funded, and he's fine. So I just want to put that out there, to any business professional that owns a brick and mortar business or that owns an online business. I'm not talking about affiliate members. I'm talking about people that own your business, whether it's a brick and mortar business that has a physical location, people come to your place of business and pay with credit cards, cash, checks, whatever. Or you have an online business that pay with cash, credit cards, checks, whatever, and you're the owner, okay, of that online business. If you need the funding, trust me, I know for a fact I can help you. It doesn't matter if the credit score is 475. It doesn't matter if the credit score is 850. Okay, it doesn't matter. You will get funded. You can get helped. Okay, so please, all I need is most likely three pieces of information. Okay, if you don't accept credit cards at your place of business, then all I need is 2 pieces of information and just a 1-page application for you guys to fill out. You print it out, you hand fill it out in pen, and you send it straight back to me. Okay, any questions, please give me a call. My number will be below in the description box. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. Take care, and as always, God bless.